We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the visitor's sideline, it's the Vikings head man Kevin O'Connell. This team facing some early adversity, 0-3 to start this campaign. On the other sideline, the Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go from the Steel City. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today, 0-4, would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1992 San Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. To the left side here, caught by Addison. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now here's Aaron Jones. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, it's Will Reichard time for this Viking field goal. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest, and he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there, but the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the one interception, so a lot to clean up, a lot to improve, not just him, but frankly the entire offense.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Once again, it's Warren. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. From the gun, Rodgers. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Steelers.
Rodgers on first down. That's complete. Calvin Austin. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They run with 1. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the lines.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, Rodgers. That is caught at the 3. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They run on the jet sweep. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Warren goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kick is good. That's the score. Steelers 7, Vikings 3.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. A return now from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as the tackle's made at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Vikings first down.
Again, it's Jones. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 41-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. The veteran Robert Woods goes back to return. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. The Steelers offense about ready to get going. On their 2nd possession, the lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
The shotgun, it's A-Rod. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll try to run for it. And Rodgers has done this long enough. Gives himself up at the end, but he's got a 1st down.
And the Steelers
To throw is Rodgers. There he goes again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action now with Rodgers. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's another Pittsburgh Steeler.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Throwing Rodgers. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers extend their advantage to 14-3.
Steelers 14, Vikings 3.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. His pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The 1st quarter has come to an end. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 14-3 is the score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter. 3rd and 7 as we are ready to get back underway. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble 2nd reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide...
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
He's going to let this one go deep. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's third and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on fourth down. So I don't love third and short bomb punt. I do love third and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on fourth down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground now with Jones.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Ryan Wright now as he is on to punt for Minnesota. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. Steelers offense and their running back Jalen Warren set to take over once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers now. Drop this down to Warren. And they'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19.
Now Rodgers. Now he'll run it. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Moving left, taking off, he'll try to get there.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. A pass complete there to Smith. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
12 more yards. That's another Steelers 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Warren. Finding space inside the 40. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. He finds Austin with the ground. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Rodgers. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Rodgers to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Steelers, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Rodgers going up top again. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Here's Warren. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
And the Steelers, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Rodgers. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll be second and goal. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the full.
I don't mind the play call, but it's really just the execution, Mike. It's got to be cleaner than that. They've got to give him some more space, some more opportunity, especially for a guy who's not used to really carrying the ball very often. So he's not going to have the same vision and the same cuts as the back. And so it's got to be better blocked and better executed. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually,
a second effort, and he is in. Jalen Warren, touchdown Pittsburgh. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. On the give, it's Jones. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. So close to taking it all the way. They bring him down to 2, but it's first and goal from there. So a big one there to start the drive. 71 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. In motion, it's Jefferson. Jones. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
In these goal-to-go situations, backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
McCarthy to the air on second down. Escaped, and he cannot get away. Brought down, and that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings are back within 2 scores.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. First down for Aaron. A throw on the move is caught. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He drops for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. It is 3rd and long.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Catch made. That's Wolf. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Steeler first down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And the defense can't look to stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A run up the middle with Warren. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
2nd and 6.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Really impressive way to close out this first half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break. So they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession in the second half.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That's gonna be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. There's Here's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 2.
At the 33-yard line.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Throwing, Rodgers. Well, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
Here comes a return, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Vikings offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. On the handoff, Jones. And he's going to be taken down on the other side to the 50-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Deanna Benton there for the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Moore going in motion. They run it once more with Jones. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
by Alex Highsmith.
3rd down and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now, this looks like a design run. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
At the 9-yard line. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
To throw is McCarthy. He'll take off again.
1st and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
Mason will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Reichert good with the extra point. And the Vikings are able to cut into the deficit.
Vikings 13.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the veteran, Harrison Smith.
Well, but this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Jones. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Now McCarthy. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. 3rd and 9. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This one will be from 37 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Steelers' offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Pittsburgh.
Now it gives to Warren, running right. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Andrew Van Ginkel gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up 3rd down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
This one on court, looking for Woods. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He steers clear. First tackler working his way forward for a gain of about 4. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a handoff. Jones. He'll push forward for about a yard. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. He'll come up to 3rd and 3. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. He runs straight ahead with Jones. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Minnesota.
From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The tackle made.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
For a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. Down the sideline, past the 40. A terrific run there. It's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. 4th quarter begins on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. Play action now with Rodgers. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. It is 2nd and 9. Here's Rodgers. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
The master of play action, Rodgers. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And that'll be a pickup of 3. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That's the 4th time All-Pro T.J. Watt getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Rodgers to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Warren. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Rodgers. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. The Vikings offense ready for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hopkinson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. It's a gain of 34. The middle, here's Jones. And he did not want to go down. Good running, manages to gain 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action now, it's McCarthy. Headed left, buying time. He keeps it himself. A pickup there of 25 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down. On the ground is Mason. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hopkinson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2nd and 5. In motion, it's Jefferson. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. And it brings up
to the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. His pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. That's going to be caught. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
And this coach finds himself in a tough spot. He understands his team. They need 2 scores. But instead of taking the field goal, he decides to go for it. And what a job with the stop by this defense.
Steelers offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. Not much happening there, just a short game.
2 yards.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. That's to the left side, taken in by Smith. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before 3rd down. Try and run it here with Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Steelers getting ready to put this one away as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On first down, here's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. They come up for 2nd and 2.
Out of bounds at the 48-yard line.
With the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. But that is enough for a first down.
Jefferson. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Vikings.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 6 yards.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. He's got this on target to Addison. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
McCarthy from the gun here on the ball comes out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Steelers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. Only one timeout remaining for the defense. A run out of the gun with Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Once again, it's Warren. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Warren. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he missed it. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Here's first down. To throw, it's McCarthy. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Vikings.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
The Vikings will line up.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.